Morning, it's day. Really don't know. We're on our way to Pincho Pass, followed by Mather Pass. First double pass in our lives. It's gonna be a long day, but Mather Pass in particular, I'm really excited about because it looks like it has a really long run up, like wide open moonscape. Don't know if I'm right, but it could be like that. So we got out here about 6:10, 6:12. Gabrielle is a few minutes ahead of me, so just go ahead while I finish packing up. I'll catch up to her just like 2 minutes in front of me or something like that. So we're anxious to get up and out of the mosquito area here. We both slept really, oh man, hold on a second, crap. Okay, we both slept really good last night. That was great. Pretty relaxing evening too once we got settled, got everything washed and all that kind of stuff. So I think we have about 4.5 miles to Pincho Pass. It's pretty much, all uphill. Some of it's steep and then flat and then it goes up again. So we'll see how that goes. I'm glad we're doing that in the early morning, not just because of snow, but because, heck, that's reminding me, where's my micro spikes? I think they'll be back there. I want to get that one over. I'd rather that one be the first one and have the gentle climb to Mather be in the afternoon. There we go. And then it should be a pretty good day. So that's it. We'll show you everything as it happens. One thing I did mention, there's a lot of details that we just can't mention in the videos and stuff, and not enough time. But in Ray Lakes, we passed this most epic ranger station. It was looked like a log cabin. It was situated perfectly behind these boulders and stuff, and it was just overlooking Ray Lakes. It was like something you'd love to be in there in the winter and stuff, assuming you can get in and out. But by the ranger station, cut off to its trail, there was a thing about bears, and they're always writing about the bears because the key is don't leave unattended food unless it's in a bear can. That's really the bottom line. Well, one thing I thought was incredibly honest, he says if you do see a bear, don't cower. He says chase it down and throw rocks out at it like you want to eat it. In other words, you're the aggressor, and clearly what he's saying is the bear is going to pick up on that and get the hell out of there. And that's really true. And so that was really refreshing, because usually if you talk to a ranger on the trail, super nice people, but you rarely will get, I think, a complete honest answer, or they just don't know, but they'll give you an answer sometimes, especially if you touch upon policy, funding, or politics, or things about trail, like how they should be constructed. There's definitely a party line, but telling us to run after a bear like we want to eat them was clearly breaking the rules, I thought. So that was pretty nice to have that refreshing perspective. First crossing, and we got to do it. Our feet are getting wet, icy cold at 6:30 in the morning, so that kind of sucks. Kind of neat just downstream here. Check this out. Isn't that crazy? Woo. It looks like she made it. Little pass. I don't think I've gone over, but I've gone to the base of it before in the winter. And then it says it's not maintained. And we got the super cool sign, JMT. Oh, now the trees are blocking the. We were getting up here, probably, I don't know, 10:05 maybe, something like that. We're slowly coming up on all the peaks now. There's a big one right there. Well, you can kind of see him in the background a little bit, peeking through. You get glimpses what we're going into. Whew. It's a nice one. Oh wow, look behind us too. Oh yeah, look what we're leaving. Woo! Look at that. So we came down the valley there, right? Down there. Getting really nice views of those now. We still don't know whether we're going left or right. We're kind of walking up into a dead-end bowl. There's mountains all around us. All right, so we're at a pretty good high point. That's south, or not just below, or that's where it came from. That's the big valley we came from. Woo! This is what's on the left of us, which I guess would be kind of the west. Gabriel did check, and it looks like we would be going to the right side of that mountain right there, whatever it's called. And the sun has come up, so we'll see how this works in the camera here. Whoa, that looks cool. Hurts my eyes, but then there's a big peak right here. We at the top of that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, there's that lake down there I wanted to camp at. Good intentions.
We should hit Twin Lakes pretty soon.
Twin Lakes, okay. All right, so the game plan for today is to get to Palisades Lake. Or is it lakes or lake?
There's two of them.
Oh, yeah, I think it's lakes. Man, that is so cool right there. Oh. We are really climbing now. Trains kind of went back into trees, but I'll show you the neat little, what are these, irises? Yeah, all along here. They were still climbing up. Check this out. Little circles. We've never seen anything like that. Some biological experiment. Oh, that's where we're going. That looks like a cool pass there, but I don't know.
It sounds like
what's over
there. Cole? C-O-L, is that?
What is that?
I don't know, but there is no pass over there.
Huh. Little circles. Bizarre.
This is Mount Cedric, right?
Good old Cedric. Must have did something good. This is where I wanted to camp, at this little lake up here last night. Obviously didn't make it. It's a lot easier to make your stretch goals when it's flat or downhill. But there's just no way that was gonna happen last night. Whoops, sorry. And we have a little snow. We're coming up to a big valley. Yeah, we're one of the passes up here. Yeah, around to the left. That looks like where we're going. Whew. Man, that's a super cool meadow.
Where are the marmots?
Yeah, this is marmot territory for sure.
Marmot City.
Come here, marmot. Got some goodies. How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling
it. All right, so that's where we're going. We think kind of to the left there in the shadow area. Oh, I just had to stop, get a picture of that. You know, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a huge drop off like right here into the canyon. All right, so let's see. So we took a little cross country to avoid the big snow fields. Snow's really icy, which is great if you have micro spikes on, but we don't have them on. We don't want to put them on just for a small snow field. Okay, we don't think that's the pass right now. We think it's going to go up somewhere over here. What we're looking for right now is some water. So we're going to stop and have our breakfast before we make the final ascent. All right, well, we're stopping for some breakfast. Nearly 8 o'clock. We're gonna do some medical treatment coming up. You can see that, but I have a nice little pussy thing there. We're gonna pop that in slow motion. Not really, I'm joking. But we are gonna do some stuff to it. So what do you got for breakfast? Oh, you're gonna do it right now? Oh, she's got the medical equipment. All right, well, I'll tell you my breakfast first. So I'm gonna have some actual real Pop-Tarts. I have a variety of tasty things in there. This includes my lunch and hiking. That's the whole day's food except for dinner. So, okay. You see it?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Ooh. Just do it. Okay, good. Let's get that out. Let's get the good stuff out. Oh, that's badness leaving my body right there. We do the old. Don't want to break the skin though.
No.
Woo! All right, the Benadryl definitely helped. All right, we're on our initial final descent. I think we're gonna go around some big snowfields across there. Something like that. We're not sure what the pass is, but it may be right up there. Super gorgeous valley though. Lots of water coming down here. There's somebody coming up on us who is just moving like he's in a race. All right, so we're pretty sure we're gonna go across all these snowfields before we go wherever. It's right up there, right? All right, well, we are now kind of in the midsection here. We're kind of in the bowl, the big bowl. Incredibly, just like glorious. The guy who passed us, talked to him, really nice guy. He's got to be a PCTer. That guy's a whole nother level of fitness. I mean, he's practically trail running up this thing. So he wants to camp at the top of Muir Pass, which is the pass after our second pass. He wants to camp at the top, which means he's got to have some super good gear too. Woo! Coming up on the river crossing, the stream crossing. Same area. I just didn't see this before. Look at all that water. Woo! Whew. Hopefully Gabrielle can find the way here. Woo! Really don't want to get our feet wet again. Look at that. We are moving. Whew. A little valley. Just love the sound of the water. Look at that. Look how deep that is. Some serious ice. We're getting closer. I don't think we're going to traverse any of that. Alright, I gotta stay focused here. Stay close. Right up there's the trail. Gotta go across that. Gabrielle's killing it.
Yeah,
I know you don't want to stop. I gotta take a picture of this though. Getting super close. Thankfully we did not have to traverse any of this, was what I thought we had to do. Top's right up there. Probably gotta do a couple more switchbacks, but it looks like finally snow's off the trail. Maybe not. Because we definitely did a lot of going through the snow back there. Getting close. One little snow patch. That's gonna be it. Woo! Let's see what we see. Woo! Nice. Top of the pass. Say goodbye to all that.
No sign again.
No sign, man. There he is, right down there in the snowfield. That's him. That's where we're headed. to get ready for the next pass, which is Mather Pass. I just want some water, G. We can keep going. Yeah, oh, that's a great shot. Woo!
It's above 12.
It's above 12, so we're above 12. It's 9:40. We made for a really good time. I think we went a little faster because the guy kind of encouraged us to go faster. And encouraged me to stand up straight. When you stand up straight, you know, you breathe better. If you lean over, it's like you just don't get the oxygen you need. Yeah. Ooh. All right, officially 12,100. That's pretty close to Glen, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, super close.
2.
Hey.
You look a little too curious.
Hey, little guy. Yeah, look at that. Hey. Woo. You go in our direction.
I wonder if that's a male and that's a female.
Yeah. Got a marmot family. Just had my camera out already. Can get a little bit of this. Yeah. Oh, there we go. She just walked into my trekking poles.
And you stuck it out.
She felt it was my fault. Okay, there's what sun cups look like. This is what you don't want to have to walk through miles and miles. When people talk about how difficult it is when there's snow and it's melting, that's what they're talking about. I don't think we're going to have to really deal with much of that, but some of it, so you can see G dropping into them. Man, can you imagine just do a big glissade just straight down there? Whoa! And then hit the rocks at the bottom. Woo, a big stream down there. There's a crystal clear looking lake. Oh, look at the snow. Kind of ice flow into the lake right there. Avalanche. Yeah. That's cool. Wow. All right. Woo. There's a frozen solid lake over there. So the trail goes right here. So there must be some switchbacks below us here. Right, that's probably the trail right down there, right down there. So Gabrielle's making us a new trail. I don't see any tracks over there, so everybody's going this way. I suspect this is supposed to be dry in the summer. And it is August, but there's a lot of runoff from all the snow. We have been having to go snowfield after snowfield. She's trying to figure out the trail because it's actually above us. You don't want to make a mistake getting too low. As you can see, the snow goes directly right into the water. We've not encountered that yet. You gotta be really careful here. That is some of the clearest water I've ever seen. I don't know if we can see that. I have my polarized glasses so I can really see it. That is just see-through. All right, let's see how G's doing. G's doing really good. Woo. I'm thinking this is probably not the lake to go swimming in. Might be a little cool, a little chilly. Well, there's a lot of peaceful things here. We can hear guys flying, guys and gals flying fighter jets above us. Not just passing by, either they're moving around up there. So, Gabrielle said we go down for another 2 miles, so I think there must be a giant canyon down there that we can't see in between us. But our pass is in there somewhere. We just don't know where yet. Great. It's supposed to be a little stream coming out of here. But you can see that's our trail right here. You can see the trail underwater. It's super deep underwater, actually. And then it exits over there. So we gotta figure this one out. Looks like those who love stream crossings have been thwarted because we got some rocks for this one. Our feet have been wet all day long. Hopefully during lunch we can concentrate here. Woo! Hopefully during lunch we can get dry off our feet so we don't get trench foot. Just cruising on the trail. Saw another lake to the right of us, so there's lakes on both the left and the right of us right now. You can see the lake. We still don't know where we're gonna go, where the pass is yet. One of these babies though, or maybe further to the left. We don't know. Part of the fun, I think. Here's a rare picture of Gabrielle behind me going downhill, huh? Another creek crossing. Another lake. Pretty shallow lake, except on the other end. You can just see all the like twisty turns in the sand, and you could probably walk way out there. Man, that is sticking. That is a lot of rock. It's granite. I don't know how much that weighs. No wonder the center of the earth is molten. Wow. It is unless people live there. It's a whole nother story. There's a field of flowers. Little white ones. Got some yellow ones all along here. Whew. Rather significant crossings out here. You know, we've done a lot of them. You don't want to get all wet. Woo! No problem. No problem. I'm going to use 2 pools as well. Alright, so here's a cut to Pincho Pass I've never heard of. Got a missing person. Huh.
2019.
Hey, what?
It was 2019.
Oh, dang.
Why is this?
I don't even know what he looks like. I wonder. Anyways.
That's sad though.
It is. Yeah. I thought maybe it was somebody from like this year. It came really early in the winter or something like that. All right, now they're past 4 miles. Pincho Pass 4 miles. Gotta cross this river. Whoa! It's a big river, G. Cross this. We can have lunch. Probably cross it in a couple places. I guess.
Massive river. All right. Woo. All right. pretty good. Let's go, Daddy-o. Woo! Yeah! It's almost through the tough section, and then it should be calmer waters. Go. Almost. Yeah. Woo! So free. Yeah. And it's a butt kicker. I don't know where he's going now. Oh. Alright, we're done here.
Alright, I just went through this. I don't forget the name of this. This is legit. This is the hardest one we come across. There's a lot of water flowing right here. The rocks are slippery, so it's hard to get a foothold. The whole trick, you have to get you gotta get a foothold. It takes a while. See, I see some driver trying to find it. This is very fun. There she goes. Long time. It took me a minute. Woo! Way to go, Jay! You can do it! It's a lot tougher when you're shorter, too. It's really close to being done, but it's hard to tell what's going on under the water right here. It's so light. Current shifting. Woo! Just ready to relax. Not quite. See what she has. Yeah! I went down there. That was the toughest one, wasn't it?
No, actually.
Really? Not for you?
It was, I would say, more tough, powerful.
Yeah.
But I did get caught staring at the white water, feeling like I was discombobulated.
Yeah. Well, the rocks were slippery.
They're slippery.
It took a while. It takes a while to get a foothold.
Yeah, and then you didn't want to move the other foot until you had at least one good foothold.
Yeah, that was the tough one for me to just find the foothold.
Yeah.
All right. So what's this river?
This is the South Fork of the San Joaquin, I think.
Okay, South Fork. The North Fork is the one where
Yeah,
you can't. Yeah, you can't.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of mosquitoes on this side.
We'll move away a little bit.
Okay.
It was a very good hike. Get there, send in the check-in message. I forgot to do it at Pincho Pass though. It ticks. It's out here just kind of drying. This is a perfect day for drying in the sun. All right, it's time to have some lunch. All right, well, we just finished our lunch and Gabrielle said we have about 5.5 miles to the top of Mather Pass. It's pretty much all uphill from here, but I think it's like 2,000 or 2,500 feet over 5.5 miles. So it looks like it's going to be just kind of a cruise up, and wide open when we get higher, which will actually be wonderful. And so I'm kind of looking forward to that. And then when we get to the top, it's actually 2.5 miles, which is a bummer, but 2.5 miles to get to Palisades Lakes, which is where we want to where we want to spend the night. So it's about 1:03. So it's gonna, that 5.5 miles up is gonna take a while. So I'm hoping we get to camp by 6. That'd be good. 7 for sure. Yeah. So it's gonna be a long afternoon. It's gonna be a beautiful one, though, I'm sure. On our hike up through some nice irises. Woo! Yeah, pretty spectacular. Jeez. Wow. Thanks. Ah. So that's where we've been coming from. It's kind of the outlet. That's where the river was that we crossed, all that kind of stuff. There's some really nice clouds today. And we're walking into kind of like a canyon. That's the right side of me. And here's, out there where we're going. And we got some mountains. Kind of like a fin dome thing right there. So this is opening up into a really nice, beautiful little hike here, and we've got the raging water right next to us. Amazing. Moving up, and it's gonna highlight this. On the left you have the kind of whatever the whitest rock is, and then you have this kind of greenish stuff. We saw like a 3-foot diameter ball of this green stuff in one of the meadows. It's just like from outer space. And we got the little iron-centric stuff after that. So coming up, we got some really neat formations. Including this bizarre cloud formation too. Well, we're getting closer. We still have quite a ways away, I think. The terrain is just incredible around us. To the other side. Woo! We just had to cross this one too. We had to cross a couple that were pretty strong. This was probably one of the strongest currents, yeah. And footing was difficult. Woo! Getting up higher, we're getting closer. Through the mountain. Gabrielle noticed we have like a 360 view. This is possibly where we might be going to, don't know. Where we came from, which is so far away now. And we were looking down on every single one of these from Whitney. Every one. We were higher than any peak here. Look at the cloud formations. Maybe that's Mather to the right there, or straight ahead, kind of to the right. Maybe it's that. Even more amazing. Got some stream going across. More waterfalls. Doesn't stop. Alright, we think that's the pass, but this is something like out of a movie right here. Jeez. We just like this big old snowfield. Not this one, this is a baby one. Snowfields are getting easier, aren't they, T? They're like, nah, whatever. Like a stream crossing. Oh, stream crossing you have to take seriously because, you know, your phone gets wet and stuff like that.
Yeah, but we less and less try to look for different ways. We're like, oh, that looks like we can do it. Might as well not look.
Yeah, just do it. A couple pretty lakes there G spotted. I was concentrating on the trail. Got another one right here. All right, so that's the bull. We're gonna go on the right side of the lake. You can see we're gonna have to go up that snowfield somehow. And then somehow in all those rocks. Oh yeah, and the rocks I can see the trail. Oh my gosh. I can see part of a trail somewhere over there.
Oh, the switchback's on the left side?
Yeah. You. All right, let's do this. Turn it up. Okay, G's leading the way here. Trail goes up here. The real trail goes somewhere. I got two trekking poles. It's not gonna work. Okay. Far as we know, we're gonna go up here. And we're gonna go here. And we're gonna go like right around here. And then, where are we gonna go? I don't know, but somehow we're gonna end up over here. And there's some switchbacks here and then we go over. But the other people, probably in its early season, they did that. And then somehow, oh yeah, they met the trail because the trail does traverse like all in here. Okay, so much for the lesson. Now we need to actually try and do this. This is one giant big traverse till we get to where those rocks are. My gosh, G is killing it. I'm starting to feel the effects of the elevation here. I think we only have like 500 feet or something like that, 700 max. We're doing good. Uh-oh. I think that means we're gonna put on the micro spikes. Well, as you'd expect, G is killing it. What a great shot, man. Yoo-hoo! So we put our micro spikes on. It's borderline whether we need them. It's not, I think it's more for ease than anything else.
There's Dad. It's a big snowfield. Slushy. Oh, man. Ooh, yeah.
She continues to kill it. This is, I don't know if you can tell how steep it is, but you can definitely just glissade down that. So, I need to finish up here. All right, now we're on the rock portion. We did have to go over a little bit of snow there. We didn't have a micro spike, so that was by far the steepest and slickest, but the snow was so soft. Our foot just went right in, so it wasn't like icy. All right, now probably see some of the switchbacks coming our way. Right there, and then eventually we'll make it up there to the top. I think this is going to be my favorite pass. This is engineering is brilliant. I mean, you can pass this fits right in. Can't even see where we crossed on the snow now. Wow. way up here. This is amazing. Switchbacks are really long. Some are steep, some are pretty flat. It's cool up here. We've been hiking all down there. Maybe the other one's going to switch back right up above us is the next one. It's crazy, man. Crud. Yeah. You gonna jump across, or what do you think?
Rock.
Oh, cool. I can't see the rock from here. Oh, look at that. Got it all. Woo! Wow. Now I gotta decide what to do.
Have fun with that.
Is this the last switchback?
Maybe, I don't know.
I'm really hoping it is. Oh, I think G's just about ready to switch to the final switchback. The sun's just perfect, and you can see some of the switchbacks down there. Actually, the trail is like literally right below me. Switchbacks, and then there's the trail we went. And then, of course, we went across and all of that. All right.
Yeah! Next section.
See what G made up here first. It's about time. Made it up. Mather Pass. I'm gonna have that other little honey butter thing. It's not as good as the other one I had though. Woo!
That's Palisade Lake right there. The one that has a bunch of snow in the middle of it.
Is it the one below we're going to?
No, I think it's that one.
So we're camping. Believe me, we're gonna be ready to set down. Thankfully it's not frozen solid. I don't know where we're gonna camp though on that. We'll have to figure that one out. Anyways, wow, look at that. Look at those peaks. Oh my gosh. Oh, unbelievable. Woo! Stop! We're on the way down, and for some reason in our fantasy mind here, we thought it would be a trail, but we got a lot of traversing to do right here. So Gabrielle's gonna lead us off. She's doing a little whittling first. This is pretty gnarly right here. Yeah, it's we don't want to fall down that, so we're taking our time. I'm only videoing now because I want to break, because we are having one heck of a time getting across. This is super slushy. It's very steep. We had to transition off of rocks, a rock boulder face onto the snow, which was really dangerous. So we're doing good, but we are really tired. Gabrielle's sunk down to her thigh a couple times already. Yeah, Gabrielle said the videos, if I videoed a lot, it's not that interesting, but suffice to say that was probably one of the most intense boulder slash, or I don't know, snow crap slog stuff we've ever done, with possibilities of post-holing, you know, up to our thighs and stuff like that. So it's really dangerous. We made it through this part. So, but when you do two passes, a pass in the afternoon, this is what can happen. All right, what's next? We have some trail.
This is not trail now.
All right, we got to find our trail. Boy, it's great to be back on the trail again.
So glad to be back on the trail.
Oh my gosh. It's 5:30 and we need to get down to that lake way down there that you can barely see. I love the switchbacks. Careful of the snow and the waterfalls. All right. It's kind of good on the feet. Perfect. So we're back on the trail, and this part of the switchbacks is snow-free. So, and we can see the lake. That's our lake. So, hopefully, I'm optimistic that we'll get there before dark. Very optimistic. I just went through another snowfield. Got a small one. We're getting closer. Feel it. I think we're out of the snow. Now we're just in the kind of swampy area, but really we don't care now. We're just gonna walk through anything so we can get to camp. It doesn't really make any difference at this point. Oh, there's a marmot. Big one. Hey, Mr. Marmot. Woo. Yeah, so we're gonna keep going. There's some snowfields, but I don't think we have to go through those. This is pretty much the trail. What we've been doing here. Going around it, going through the water on the trail, walking over little ice bridges, snow bridges. Trail. Sometimes we couldn't find the trail, and it turned out the stream was actually the trail, like it is right here. So, but we're within under a half a mile. Now it's starting to look a little prettier. Got a little green grass, a little meadow. Sun has not gone down here yet, which is shocking. I think it will be when we drop down to the campsite. I feel like we're on one of those TV shows where, you know, they give you a clue to the next, you know, miserable thing you gotta conquer. It's just like, we thought we were done when we got to the top of the pass. Oh. Thankfully that's not the trail. But we should be cutting off there any minute. Just wait for Gabrielle to give me the signal. There. Up. I guess we're gonna have to cross. Yeah. Here we go. This is the end of the day snow melt. It should be an easy crossing. I started to move a little bit. Ooh, this is where we are. And there's a little bit of light just where the pass is, which is right there. It looks so calm and peaceful. Wow. That thing kicked our butts good, but that was now my favorite pass. All right, we just got stuff set up. The sun just went down, and now we're gonna try and wash up and get water. So you notice the rocks around our lines? That's because we're basically on a rock. Yeah. Long story, we'll tell you about it later. So this is taken from our campsite where we're having dinner. Sun's going down, obviously. We're about ready to start a nice tasty dinner. Ooh, look at that, that's awesome. You can see the pass now. And now you can kind of see the lake. Okay, so that's the top of the whatever, mountain hill, the lake, and look at this. I don't know what that looks like. Marble. It's just like this sheet. I wonder if people mountain climb that thing. Imagine rolling off of the top of that thing. Rolling boulders. It goes all the way down. There's like a lower lake, I think, down there. This is so cool. And then of course there's ice in the lake there. So that's our setup. Gabriel's getting ready to heat up some water. Just get dinner out. And then we're gonna get started in the evening.
August 2nd. Started at Woods Creek, then over Pincho Pass and Mather Pass to Palisade Lake, 17 miles. So much was in this day, I can hardly remember all of it. The climb up Pincho Pass was relatively smooth. After a mile or so by the river, it opened up to a beautiful meadow. We ate our breakfast in the sun a couple miles away from the pass. The rest of the pass went by relatively fast. It was a really good trail. We also met one hiker hoping to make it to Muir Pass. He was really moving. Got to the top at 9:30, then started the descent. Some snow is expected now on the south side, but nothing too bad. We then dropped into another amazing meadow before getting to the South Fork San Joaquin River, I think, and stopped for lunch. Dried our wet feet for a moment, then back uphill to Mather. The trail up Mather was in an incredible slow incline and another beautiful open bowl. More streams to cross, but incredibly open and beautiful. The 360-degree views were insane. Getting a bit tired at this point, but doing well. The last push up the pass had a really long snow traverse. Nothing sketchy, just long. It followed a really cool curve of the bowl just below the pass, then finally up. We ate snacks and had some water, then headed down at 4:30. The last 2.5 miles. It sucked. More snow traverses, but not really on the trail. The snow was soft, so hard to walk in, had to keep finding the trail again, and at one point, the trail was a full-on river of snow melt. We stopped trying to keep our feet dry. We finally got to where I planned to camp, but someone was there, and while we were looking around, and this was all on the trail, a lady comes out of her tent to say, "There's no spots here, but there's some a little bit further," basically saying there's no room for us there. Oh well, our camp spot was amazing. We had to set up our tents with rocks though, since we were basically on a slab of granite. Today ruled except those last miles. Felt truly in awe of the nature out here. The passes and peaks, wildflowers and marmots. It's something really special.